Like they're pretty even coming up to the first jump, but it's Scooter Phillips crossing up over the first jump, open over the steps. Second, it's still Scooter Phillips out there in the lead. Eric King in second. It's Scooter coming up to the doubles, followed by Eric King and Eric Lawman. Scooter jumping the doubles. Up to the second turn, it's still Scooter Phillips putting in half speed now. It's Scooter Phillips, Eric King making up some ground. Eric Lawman in third. It's Scooter, King, and Lawman. Scooter, King catching up. It's still Scooter Phillips out there in the lead, coming up to the little doubles, jumping them up to the single table jump, up to the finish line. It's going to be Scooter, and it's going to be a race for second. Justin Ham, Charlie Ward, Robert Hepner, and Danny Keaton. And here they come out of the gate, and it looks like it is Charlie Ward battling with Justin Ham, but Justin Ham's out there in the lead now. It is Justin Ham out in the lead, up and over the step around the first turn. Charlie Ward trying to go low. It's Justin Ham taking a high line, getting some momentum going. It is Justin Ham followed by Charlie Ward. Justin and Charlie followed by Danny Keaton. Charlie trying to low line, not good enough. It is still Justin Ham, Charlie Ward, Danny Keaton. Justin Ham now starting to pull away, putting some distance in between them. 3 or 4 bike lengths now. It is Justin Ham still out there in the lead. Charlie Ward trying to real low line, loses more ground. It is still Justin Ham, Charlie Ward way behind now. Justin Ham commanding lead, followed by Charlie Ward, Danny Keaton, and Robert Hepner. Motor number 5, the 9th. What is the second rider's name? For Trey what? Motor number 6. Here they come out of the gate, and Lodge, okay. All right, and let's see who's in first. It is, I think that's number 1. There's 2 number 1s. Great. 2 number 1s. Jared Ham's in front, I just heard. Jared Ham's in front. We've got 2 number 1 riders up here. These guys will be really good. Jared Ham first. It's Jared Ham, the 1A on the motor sheet. Jared Ham followed by Troy Lodge. It's Jared followed by Troy Lodge. Still Jared with a pretty big lead coming up and over the little doubles. Jared, Troy Lodge, 1A, 1VA, excuse me. Jared looking back, he's got a big lead. Jared, Troy Lodge, and who was that? And here they come out of the gate, and it looks like it's Scooter Phillips out there in the lead, followed closely by Eric King. Eric King and Scooter side by side. Up and over the step, it's Scooter and Eric King. Scooter starting to pull out the lead now. Scooter looking back, check see where everybody's at. What's going on? Scooter's out there in the lead. Eric King with the low line, gets him. Eric King out there in the lead now. It's Eric King and Scooter Phillips in second. Scooter's kind of coasting around the track. It's Eric King, Scooter Phillips, and Eric Lawman. Eric King, Scooter Phillips, and Eric Lawman. Eric King up and over the little doubles. And here they come up to the finish line. It's King, Phillips, and Lawman. There's going to be a race for second place. Finish line, Timmy Nelson and Nelson Eby. Here they come down the first straightaway. Oh! Timmy Nelson hits the first jump pretty hard, but he's still out there in the lead. Timmy Nelson, Nelson Eby in second. It's Timmy Nelson with a pretty big lead now, pulling away from the rest of the pack, doing a one-hander over the doubles. Nelson Eby in second. It's Timmy Nelson coming up to the whoops, staying really low over him. Timmy Nelson in first. Nelson Eby knows that Timmy Nelson has it wrapped up, so he kind of puts it in slow gear. Timmy Nelson, Nelson Eby, Matt Spradlin, wait until he comes to the finish line. Timmy rolling up and over them little wolves. And it's Timmy Nelson, Nelson Eby, and Matt Spradlin. Motor number 4, the 15 beginner class. Justin Ham, Charlie Ward, Robert Hepner, and Danny Keaton. And here they come out of the gate. It looks like it's Justin Ham, but it's Charlie Ward putting on the power now. It's still Justin Ham staying lower, pulling out the lead. Charlie Ward getting on the inside now, putting his foot down, leaving Justin some time to get up some speed, but it's not enough. It's Charlie Ward out there in the lead. Justin Ham right behind in second. Justin Ham pretty close in second. It's Justin taking the low line. Still Charlie Ward out there in the lead. Justin and Charlie. Justin's made up a lot of ground going lower than whoops. Charlie Ward still in first, but it's Justin Ham right on him. Oh, Charlie tries to jump it. Justin gained some more ground, but it's still not enough. It is still Charlie Ward followed by Justin Ham. Finish line is going to be the race. It's Charlie Ward, Justin Ham putting the power on now, getting on the inside. And it looks like it's going to be Charlie Ward, Justin Ham, and Simmons. Medal number 6, 9 through 11 beginner class. Jared Ham, Trey Lodge, John Adams, and Andre Lecomte. And here they come out of the race, and that looks like that is one of the number 1s. And that's Jared Ham out there in the lead. It's Jared Ham followed by John Adams. Jared Ham and John Adams. Jared Ham out there in the lead now. It is Jared Ham. John Adams in second. And that is Trey Lodge in third. Jared Ham. John Adams. Jared Ham's in command of the race. It's Jared out there in the lead over the whoopie-doos. John Adams in second. Trey Lodge in third. It's still Jared Ham out there in first. Jared, John, Trey, and Andre. It's Jared coming up around the last turn into the finish line. It's going to be Jared, followed by John Adams. The race might be for third, but it looks like coming out of the gate first, it looks like it's Scooter Phillips with Eric King out first now. It's Eric King out first, Scooter Phillips in second. It's Eric King first, Scooter Phillips second. Here they come up to the double. It's still Eric King slowing down a little bit. Scooter gets on the inside, passes him. Nice move. King passing him back. Oh, what a move. It's still Eric 21, novice expert Matt Spradlin, Timmy Nelson, Nelson Eby. Gate goes down. Here they come out of the gate. It's Timmy Nelson with the hole shot. Timmy Nelson out in the lead, wheeling all the way over the tabletop, up to the step. Oh, it's up the pedal, but he's still out there. Timmy Nelson followed by Nelson Eby and Matt Spradlin. Timmy Nelson coming up to double, staying really low. Nelson Eby in second, flying. Nelson's going pretty fast on novice. It's Timmy Nelson out there in the lead, staying really low with the whoop. Nelson Eby rolling over the whoopie-doos and Matt Spradlin. Timmy Nelson, Nelson Eby and Matt. Still Timmy Nelson coming up to the little double, rolling them both. Up to the single table jump. Coming around the last turn. It's Timmy Nelson, Nelson Eby and Matt Spradlin. Medal number 4, 15 beginner, Justin Ham, Charlie Ward, Robert Hepner, and Danny Keaton. All right, here they come out of the gate. It's Charlie Ward and Justin Ham with the win apiece. Now it's Justin Ham out in the lead. Whichever one of these guys wins this moto gets the first for the day. And right now it looks like it is Justin Ham. It's Justin Ham out there in the lead, followed by Charlie Ward. Justin and Charlie. Justin and Charlie still. Justin, Charlie, Robert slides out a little bit. It's still Justin, Charlie, Robert Hepner, and Danny Keaton. It's still Justin Ham out there in the lead. Charlie Ward jumping the step. Looks like it's going to be Justin Ham coming in for the win. Charlie Ward jumping the double. Losing some ground with that move. Jumping the single to table jump.
Go, Justin.
And it's Justin Ham, Charlie Ward, Robert Hepner, and Danny Keaton. Adams and Andre Lecomte. And here they come out of the gate, and it looks like it's Jared Ham out there in the lead. It's Jared Ham, and that is John Adams out in second. Jared Ham and John Adams. Jared Ham first. John Adams with the Easy Rider helmet second. Still Jared Ham out there in the lead with a pretty big lead. Jared Ham, the 11 beginner. John Adams in second. Still Jared way out there in the lead. John Adams second. I think that's Andre in third with no number plate. And something happens to Trey. He must have hit his shin, but he better clear the finish line. Here they come up to the finish line. Jared Ham coming in for the win. 3 wins for the day. Jared Ham, followed by John Adams. And then
you ready?
We're ready.
We're ready.
Good, Mikey.
You ready, Michael Hale? All right. First moto, 11 beginner, we have John Williamson and Jared Ham. And Jared Ham comes steaming out of the gate like a locomotive. Going over the tabletop with a good lead. Over the step jump. Looks like he's got a good lead coming around the first turn. To the doubles. Jared coming to the whoopties looking good. Does the lead. But we got John Williamson just waiting for Jared to make a mistake. Coming around the last turn, Jared's got a good lead. Going under the thing in the back. The thingy in the back. And it looks like the race is going to Jared Ham taking first with John Williamson. All those practice runs at Woodward has really helped pay off. We got Jason Garrett. Yep, that's Jason Garrett in second and Bobby Adams in third. Jody clearing the doubles with Jason Garrett right behind him, waiting for him to make that mistake. Bobby Adams taking the whoopsies, no problem. Jody coming in over the thing in the back with Jason right behind him, going to the last straightaway. Looks like it's going to my man Jody. Over the step with a good lead, and Dave Allen clearing into the first turn in second place. Josh Fortuna in third place. David Allen's right behind Justin. Justin going over the whoopsies like it's no big deal. Coming over the little table in the back. Looks like first place is going to Justin Ham, second. Power place going to Dandy Daughtery and Timmy Nelson. Everybody get their video cameras out. Timmy Nelson comes flying out of the gate behind Randy. Randy going on the inside, pushing Nelson up. Timmy going over the doubles. Randy goes down over the doubles. Doubles to get you. Looks like this race is going first place, Timmy Nelson, and second to Randy Daughtery. All right. Moto number 5, we got Scooter Phillips, Eric Lawman, and David Simmons. All right, we got Scooter, Eric, and David, and P.S. Hale doing the gate. Eric comes in the gate with Scooter right on his scooter, clearing the tabletop with some style. Big old third place is going to Dave Simmons. Eric Lawman says, take these doubles easy. Dave Simmons taking the inside right behind Scooter. Oh, David gets squirrely. But he's not giving up. He's going to take Scooter. He's going to try to, but looks like first place is going to go to Eric Lawman, and a fight for second is not going to happen. Yeah, in the